We got lots of varying answers, including clarity, sustainability, and the amount of vegetation that was in the water.
Don't stink and don't look weird, I guess it's all right then. Yeah, I mean, there's lakes that you won't fish because you know that the water, you want to eat fish out of that lake, so yeah. As long as people don't do anything crazy in there, I think it's fine.
I like it clear somewhat, yep, and I like it to be able to support fish, and not real weedy. Although the fish like the weeds, but we've got a cottage not too far from here, and we're blessed with a really clear lake. So it doesn't have a lot of plankton so much in it where you can't see. If it's real weedy and sort of mucky and stuff, then your fish tend to taste a little more like that environment, where if they come out of a little cleaner water, there seems to be, and colder water, they're a little firmer fleshed and they have a better flavor.
Probably, especially in this sort of setting, the sustainability of the fish. We have a lot of paper mussels here. We have a huge weed issue.
Something I can drink, quality water. I mean, I work for a water bottling factory, so quality water is very important. I'd like to see lots of better. And, one egg makes a bad thing. There's a lot of pages.
While all of these do play a role in answering the question of what good water quality is, we thought it'd be interesting to research the DNR's actual definition of good water quality. The Michigan DNR uses the state of Michigan's Part 4 rules, quality water standards, to ensure all surface water in Michigan is safe for both humans and wildlife. These standards include measurements of physical properties such as turbidity, color, oil films, floating solids, foams, settleable solids, suspended solids, and deposits, as well as limits on dissolved solids, pH, taste and odor-producing substances, and toxic substances, which can be found in Rules 51 through 57 of the Water Quality Standards. Rule 57 is considered one of the most important water quality standards, as it states the specific procedures to calculate water quality values as well as the maximum amounts of these substances allowed in the water. Overall, the requirements for good water quality are numerous and can at times be difficult to determine, making the definition anything but simple. However, the answers provided by our interviewees did have some insight into what good water quality is.
All of the anglers we spoke with said that they are comfortable eating the fish they caught in Croton Pond, and that they had in the past or planned on it in the future. According to those we spoke with, bluegill, crappie, perch, walleye, and pike are common catches at the tournament.
Based on what you know about Croton Pond, would you eat the fish that you catch here?
Yeah.
You would?
I have, so Wolverine's a little further away.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Mostly bluegills, perch, and so the panfish, specks, but walleye.
Yes, I like it. It's constantly moving, so it's not ever stagnant.
Perch, pike, bluegill, and crappie.
I don't remember that.
How big are they usually?
The perch run fairly small. Pike can be, I've caught them out of here up to 45 inches. Bluegill are what I would say on the nicer side around here, It's not unusual to catch a lot of 8-inch, 9-inch carp. We see all the warnings that we see throughout the state, toxins and stuff are in the water. I don't want to eat fish that swim in that mercury and all kinds of toxins.
According to the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services Eat Safe Fish Guide, mercury and PCBs are chemicals of concern in the area between Croton and Hardy Dam. For example, the MDHHS guidelines say that a person should only consume one walleye of any size caught upstream of the Croton Dam on the Muskegon River. When it comes to running and regulating the event, there are a number of organizations involved. Every year, the tournament is held on the Saturday of President's Day weekend, one of Michigan Department of Natural Resources' 2 free fishing weekends. This means that both Michigan residents and out-of-state visitors can experience the sport without the cost of a fishing license and can get into any state park or recreation area without a recreation passport, according to the Michigan DNR website. On a local level, the tournament is sponsored by a number of local businesses such as WLAV radio station and Croton Township Campground. According to locals we spoke with, this weekend is an important business opportunity for local businesses in Newago as well.
Yeah, a group of people here in Croton, and then it's a free fishing weekend through the DNR, so they still have regulations, but they don't regulate the tournament itself.
Yeah, it does, and they're raising money for True North, so. And killing people, I think.
And that's what they want, is kids to know more, and that's a great idea.
As you can see, there's a lot of money being spent. I mean, I think I've read or heard one time that between 4th of July and this weekend here in Croton that some of the local businesses, make about 25% of the revenue. I mean, I don't know what the population of Croton is, but I bet it's
We camped here for the month of July.
This is what gets me. We camped here for the month of July.
There was no ice out here.
One night.
The businesses that are hurt, they've already been hurt because of the lack of ice. And with this tournament, it brings, drive by here tomorrow, and you'll be lucky to see 5 people out there fishing. And it definitely brings a lot of money and revenue to local businesses.
The tournament uses contest entry fees to fundraise for a local nonprofit, True Mentors, which pairs kids in Newago with an adult mentor, according to NewagoCountyExploring.com.
Dams impact the water quality of rivers and the health of wildlife in a plethora of ways. One way a dam can impact a river is when a large pool, such as a reservoir, is exposed to sunlight, causing the water to heat up and speed the rate of evaporation. The warmer water can affect fish, most notably cold water fish, who are sensitive to warm water and cause them to leave. This can have a cascading effect on the food web in the river system because it throws the balance of the ecosystem off.
How do I think the dam impacts it? I don't think it has an effect on it. Without the dam, we'd be back to a river here and stuff, but I think the dam has created good things.
There has been some talk of removing the dam in the future sometime. What's your opinion on that?
I don't think it'll ever happen.
You don't think it'll ever happen?
No. Unless Mother Nature does it. Because if you took that dam away, you wouldn't see any of these people here, that's for sure.
Because it's been here so long, I think everything's sort of adjusted, but it's, it makes a difference on when first started. Like, first of all, it gives you backwaters, right? But dams tend to raise the temperature of your water, so then it changes the species of the fish. So instead of having maybe the cold water fish like the trout and stuff so much, you start to develop more walleye, bass and stuff like that. Take it out, and now that's, now I got 300 feet to the water, and it's just a smaller river,
Right.
So as a homeowner or a landowner, I would be a little bit concerned.
I think it would be detrimental to the area because, you see all the people here today, and it's this way in the summertime as well. So, it would have I think it'd be devastating if they did that. For an area to survive, especially when there's not a lot of other you need tourism, so it's important. Hopefully it brings in some new people.
Dams also block fish from navigating the entire river, sometimes separating them from their spawning grounds. A river broken up into little sections is not good for sustaining large populations of diverse fish because they are facing more competition for food and are more susceptible to fishing as they are unable to navigate the entire river. In addition to causing problems for the animal populations, dams wreak havoc on the environment as well. When water reaches a dam and stops moving, sediment is deposited on the bottom of the reservoir. Sometimes the bottom needs to be dredged because the water level gets too high. When the water is later released downstream, it is not carrying the sediment that it would naturally, thus increasing the erosion of the riverbanks and the bottom. The increased river erosion can be problematic for man-made structures such as bridge foundations and homes that reside near a river.
Throughout the day, we spoke with people both on the ice and on shore. Regardless of age, experience, gender, or if they came with a group or alone, everyone was there to have fun. For many, the tournament has become a yearly tradition with friends and family. Some are here for the first time, and some have been coming for the last 14 years.
So are you here today to fish, or just kind of to hang out, socialize? Okay.
It doesn't matter if we catch fish. We're here mostly to see the people and see the event.
Right.
This is the 14th year.
How long have you been participating in the tournament?
Probably 5 or 6 years now. I'd say Croton, if anything's gotten better.
I don't think there's as many people as there was a few years ago.
Really?
I mean, weather plays a big major role this year.
Right.
People, I think, are a little leery too about the ice. Obviously, we've had a warm winter.
Right.
You know, the ice isn't what it could be out there. If you look out there, you don't see any quads or anything out there running around in the ice. You know. Yeah. But I mean, it's usually still a fairly big tournament.
It exposes a lot of people to this and the use of it. So I think that's a positive.
Yeah.
I don't know how much fish
I think this is about my 4th year.
4th year
Yeah.
in a row or
Yeah.
total?
Yep, I started a couple times on my own, and then I brought her up a couple years, well, once on my own. Brought her up about a year ago, or 2 years ago, and she enjoys, about the only time she comes out ice fishing with me. So we just come up and like I said, doesn't matter if we catch fish, we're here mostly to see the people and see the event.
Both those fishing and those hanging out on shore agreed that the tournament is an important way to introduce people to the sport and connect members of their community.